So a couple of days after being dismissed from the remainder of Super Bowl coverage this week after some allegations of misconduct at the Marriott Hotel, Michael Irving is now suing the Marriott Hotel as well as his accuser for $100 million. And we're going to talk about all that in 1 second. But before we get started, make sure y'all like the video, comment your thoughts down below. And if nobody told y'all this today, y'all all my family, brothers and sisters, and I love each and every last one of y'all. Now let's just get right into the news. So listen, before we get going, I'm gonna tell you just like this. I got no dog in the fight. I'm neutral on it. I'm one of those people that says, we got to find out everything that's going on, especially when it's a he said, she said type situation and we have no proof. We got to figure out what's going on. It's best always, if it is possible, to sit back and find out what's going on. And so that's what we're going to do right here. But what we got so far, Michael Irvin files a $100 million lawsuit against Marriott and the staffer who accused him of misconduct. And that's what we got right there, man. And so looking at that, we're going to look at the Yahoo story or what have you. And this is what the Yahoo story says. It just says, per the lawsuit, Michael Irvin accused Marriott of trying to have him canceled. Irvin seeks damages for defamation and wrongly interfering with his business relationship. Now that is very strong. That's very strong. But then it also goes to say that Irvin denies any wrongdoing in the interaction and told the news Wednesday that he's baffled by the accusations. Irvin's accuser has not been identified and goes by Jane Doe in a lawsuit filed by Irvin on Thursday. And so what we pretty much saying is, man, more or less, he's accused. We don't even know what he's really accused of. Is misconduct. Anytime you say misconduct, it's just so broad. So we can say, you can almost say it's this, you can say it's that. We really don't know. A video did surface, and it's kind of crazy because everything in this video is almost pretty much unintelligible. You can't really hear anything that they're saying. We're gonna watch it, we're gonna look at it and all that good stuff. But I'm just letting y'all know that it's just not much to be gained from this, other than you can hear them actually laughing. I don't believe this to be the interaction, but hopefully the interaction was just as innocent. And so here we go. It just says this is Maestro Bryn Davis. He just says, full day in Phoenix with the Mice Media team, and we round out an epic day closing down the bar with the new homie, NFL Hall of Fame icon, analyst, and all that stuff, Michael Irvin. So let's just go. We're just gonna get right into it. And from what I can tell, it's like everybody's engaged. They're looking at what he's saying, kind of amused. I mean, you can hear him laughing in the background. But I will say this, what he's actually... So like I said, everybody appears to be amused. Everybody appears to be engaged in what he's saying. But what I will say is that what they're saying is absolutely unintelligible. There's nothing to be taken from that. I can't tell you what is actually, what right there is actually being said. And so some people, there's a few people that actually commented on it. And, they're just saying straight up, could this be the interaction in question? One person said man was drunk AF, and then another one says he's drinking soda water. He had a game on the next day or what have you like that. So he had a game, he had to work hard next day. And it just goes, so it says, so even the dude sitting down and sneak record, that's what one person says, and this can't be it. I agree, this cannot be it. Here we go with the Young Thug stuff, man. They're talking about after seeing the footage. This is me after seeing the footage or what have you. And then we got LOL, this ain't the video, y'all suspending them for now, is it, or what have you. And it's just like, nah, this cannot be the video. And it just says, I bet there's something. This was one other person says, this is the heckler. He just says, we can take what he said with a grain of salt. He just says, I bet I bet they have something more that they will spring on him, but are waiting until he denies specific allegations. That way they can make him look like a liar on top of a delusional celeb who thinks he makes seedy comments and proposes of women without consequences. Bro, I don't understand why people always want to take stuff to the extreme. I can't possibly tell you what he's thinking or what's going on. We got Mice Media and they just say Sunday night from hanging at the bar, brief convo with the woman until he went to his room, experienced this all firsthand. Wild to see cancel culture play out. And then, more or less what they're saying is just, that it's like they're just trying to cancel Michael Irvin and all of that. And like I said, we don't know what happened, what went on, or what might be the actual outcome. This is another tweet that we got right here. It just says, with Michael Irvin on Monday night, didn't hear about the interaction until 24 hours later or what have you. So it's just one of those things where it's just, like I said, man, it's just an unfortunate situation, very weird. And it just seems like, I don't know, man. Like what that one dude, he seemed like he was hurt, but like he's hurt by, like, you can just make comments to people or this or that. And if that's what happened, then you got to get whatever's coming to you. But we have no proof that is what happened. So it's just like how could we even say anything? Now, if they got something and it's some very damning evidence, then hey, you get what you get. You don't pitch your fit. But I just know that at the same time, people are opportunities. I just don't know what to really say about this situation. That's why I'm always if nobody got hurt and nobody is it's just one of these just situations like this. It's you just gotta wait until the facts play out. Especially when he had a couple of people come to his his defense or whatever, and there's a couple of guys told him it was 3 witnesses, and it just really says it on the Yahoo deal right here, and it just says 3 witnesses named Brian Davis. Those are the Brian Davis, the witnesses, and then it says Sunday and Marriott speaking with fans, and the men are business associates and aren't Cowboys fans, according to the news. And then, so more or less what they're talking about is they're just saying that the men told the news that they offered to buy Irvin a drink, and they took a photo with him outside of the hotel. After returning to the lobby, the men say they saw a female staffer approach Irvin for conversation. And then it just goes on to say it was very distinct. Davis told it. I remember where his hands were, because I remember thinking he's in very good shape for almost 60-year-old guy, and leaned over, shook her hand, and I'm telling you right now that the conversation took about 30 seconds, if a minute, or what have you. And then, like we said, it just continues to, it just really came on and continued to say that just a normal back and forth. Michael walks toward the elevator. She goes back into the restaurant, and everything seems normal. So it's just like, it seems like these guys are on his side, and from what they're seeing, so what we saw in that video obviously is not what happened with the actual interaction, but from what they're saying, they say they thought it was a pretty normal interaction or what have you. And then like I said, we just don't have all the facts. You just got to wait till we get all the facts. And then he just said Manuel Watkins concurred that there was no observation of any inappropriate behavior during the interaction. Irvin's accuser has not addressed the allegations publicly. And so, like I said, man, it's just one of those, it's a very unfortunate situation. But like I said, if he's in the wrong, he's in the wrong. You got to deal with what it is. If you're not in the wrong, it's just unfortunate that somebody would accuse you. But what happens to the person that accuses you falsely or what have you like that? So it's just a very, very, very touchy situation, kind of touch and go type situation. If this was the 90s, bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's a bad joke, but in the 90s, boy, you heard something about Michael Irvin in a hotel almost every weekend. But this ain't the 90s no more. All that's over with, man. Look, I'm a old head, man, so y'all already know about that, man. That man had turned his life around. You ain't heard nothing about Michael Irvin in about 20 years or so, man. So listen, it is what it is, man. But like he said, he thinks he's a victim of cancel culture. I don't know if that's the case or not. All we can do is go by what they're saying. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. This is a tough one, man. Like, Anytime it's something like that and misconduct involved, it's a very touchy situation, and we just have to wait until all the facts come out, because it could really go either way. And bro, it's just no winners in a situation like this. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section though, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all next time. Till next time, it's your boy Jay Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ.
Godspeed.